What is going on, everybody? It's Captain Blue Shell coming back to you with yet another World of Warcraft video. Today, guys, gonna be doing something a little bit different once again. I know the last video we took a pretty in-depth look at the Warlock of our class trial 110. I actually really loved it. Came to love this beautiful, adorable Warlock. Today, I'm going to be checking out something new too as well. Today, we are going to be going full Rogue class. Rogue is a class that I have been looking into. It was one of the classes that I wanted to become first off instead of my hunter. That never came to fruition, but today we are finally going to be checking it out for the first time. I want you guys to join me for the adventure, so let's get into it. It's Captain Blue Shell. Stick around with me. We are going to be going Night Elf here, a race that I am, pretty much used to, but we are going to be going Rogue with the Night Elf. So class 110, it's going to be interesting because never playing a Rogue before, I don't really know what to expect going in. What I do know from Rogues, from what I hear, only from what I've heard, is that they're pretty much like up close and personal. So I haven't really messed around with too many classes like that. Have a couple times in the past, but like I said, first time with Rogue. We're going to be playing at 110, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen and what we'll get into. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and customize this guy out. Of course, we lose all of our armor, and we're almost naked. First off the bat, I see that the specializations, just like the Warlock, we get the very first specialization, which is going to be Assassination. Deadly Master of Poisons who dispatches victims with vicious dagger strikes. What others do we have? We got Outlaw. Ruthless Fugitive uses agility and guile to stand toe-to-toe with enemies. Or the Subtlety, a dark stalker who leaps from the shadows to ambush his unsuspecting prey. That actually sounds pretty cool. We will go Assassination because, well, class trial. And first off, of course, too, we gotta fix up this guy's, well, pretty much like everything. I mean, he's kind of got it in like a bad way. It's just so weird with the blindfold again. Which face should we use? How about just the regular good old-fashioned Night Elf face? Why not? Hairstyle? I mean, what if the dude just had a mohawk? I mean, like, I want to be a Night Elf mohawk. Like Mr. T, if Mr. T suggests you do the Night Elf mohawk, you do the Night Elf mohawk. Otherwise, he pities the fools who does not do the Night Elf mohawk. So we're gonna go Night Elf mohawk. The hair color, the color of our mohawk. That's actually some pretty cool choices there. A lot of greens, a lot of blues. Ooh, I think we're gonna go for that one. It looks more roguey, I guess you could say. Yeah, that's a word, roguey. Facial hair, let's go ahead with the facial hair. Holy crap, dude. We're gonna have an Amish Night Elf mohawk. This is so weird because in this one, his beard is not the same color as his eyebrows or his hair. What is going on with this? I don't really know. I like the mismatch though. It throws people off guard, and while they're trying to stare at my mismatched face with my mismatched facial hair color, I'll just stab them right in the back, so it'll work. It'll be perfect. What if we go Night Elf mohawk? Like the knit elf mohawk? Yeah, let's do it. Knit elf mohawk. It's like night because of the E. Like the E is supposed to like interconnect. So we got our class trial. We are ready to go ahead and get started. The name wasn't taken. What the heck? Holy crap, look at us go, man. That is like some serious armor, dude. We are about to go into some serious battle here, my friends. Also, with this one, too, I've decided I'm not going to do the cutscenes with the Battle of Lordaeron or War of Lordaeron, whatever it might be. We are going to go through this scenario to see how this guy is, because that's just the scenario that they give you. But, I mean, it takes a lot of time. If you guys do want to watch it, it's going to be up in the link up there with the Warlock. So we're ready to go ahead, get started, see what the Rogue has to offer us. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to know what it's like to be a rogue for quite some time, and I love the class trials. I'm a huge fan of the class trials. Like I said, I haven't decided on which level 110 I'm gonna do. Welcome or if I'm going to, so.
King Rin needs every hero of the Alliance at their best when we face the Horde.
Cool, you got it.
As we patrol Silithus, Let's use the time to brush up on your battle skills. Let me know when you're ready to get started.
Oh, I'm ready, buddy. Because we only got, as we established the last episode, we only got 3 hours. So we are ready to go, man.
As an assassination rogue, you specialize in striking from the shadows, dispatching foes with a variety of poisons and bleeding attacks. Before we get started, we need to apply poison to your weapon. Use deadly poison to coat your weapon with poison for 1 hour.
For an hour?
Assassins favor trickery and cunning. And what's trickier than attacking before your target sees you coming? Stealth makes you invisible to most enemies. When in stealth, you can close the distance to enemies undetected. Use stealth to fade from view.
Can't drag it anywhere, so...
As an assassin, you weaken your enemies before finishing them off. The best way to start a fight is with Garrote, a debilitating bleeding attack that causes your enemy to take damage over time.
Nice.
Use Garrote on this target dummy. Always remember to use Garrote to keep your enemies bleeding. Your main attack is called Mutilate. It deals damage, as well as generating combo points that can be used for powerful finishing moves.
So we do have to be up close
Use
and
Mutilate
personal.
to attack the target dummy.
Wow, we have to be super close. I'm not used to playing this close, though, either.
Now that you've built up 5 combo points, it's time to use Rupture. Whenever you use Rupture with 5 combo points, you will do a strong bleeding attack that damages enemies over time. Use Rupture with 5 combo points.
Nice.
Rupture is not your only finishing move. If your target is already affected by Rupture, then using Envenom with 5 combo points deals good damage and maximizes the effect of your poisons.
Okay.
Use Envenom with 5 combo points.
Holy crap.
You're learning fast.
Jeez, dude.
Now that you have all your primary attack abilities, we will see how they work together.
Let's try and build up those points again. Which one is Mutilate? Is it 2? Yeah. And then... Garrote. There we go. Cool. Alright. Wow.
Now you have the hang of it. There's just one last thing you need to learn. Sometimes a strategic retreat is necessary, so you can live to fight another day. Use Vanish to evade my soldier.
So he just automatically knows where I am? What if I sneak up on him? I can't really sneak up on him though either. Wow. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, so let's try and build up our things here.
Can't attack.
Oh. Crud, just when it was getting good too.
Good work. Now, demonstrate your skill against 2 foes at the same time.
I love how they just still like come like right at you because they can and everything. Trying to use Garrote. It's harder with like 2 people though. Like it really is. Garrote on him. There we go. There we go. Cool. So it's hard to recognize like the one-on-one or if I can fight in a group still, but I'm still trying to get into the hang of it.
2 arms! The Horde is attacking!
I do like the fact that we can like hide away and everything, but it's just it takes so much like getting used to though. So it kind of is like a strategic like attack more so than anything. And you just have to like try to use it in sequence. So it's like I'm really not used to this playing style, but I mean I could get used to it. I mean I have nothing against it. It's very like in-your-face combat style. I mean nothing wrong with that. So it just takes, like I said, like a lot of getting used to. So
you are now prepared to do battle. When you feel
That's
ready,
fun, man.
explore your spellbook and the talent tree for
That is
additional
fun.
abilities you can
I
learn.
like the
the Alliance.
For the Alliance. I like the in-your-face type of battle, like the gameplay. I think it's, I mean, it's very, you know, I mean, you've got to be brave. You got to face up to, you know, your foes and just get in there and get to fighting. I like the fact that we can go stealth if we get in trouble and just disappear into the shadows, though. So let's go ahead, like he said, let's look at the spell book and the abilities, kind of check and see what's the whoop whoop. All right, so for our specialization, first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the assassination. We've also got Vendetta, which basically marks your enemy for 20 seconds. Auto attack deals to the target 30%, making the target visible to you, even through concealment such as stealth and invisibility. That's pretty cool. Fan of Knives, all targets within 10 yards dealing 274 physical, applying your active poisons at their normal rate. So this is a targeted, this is basically like an area attack. This is going to come into such a big play in the battles. I already know that for a fact. So for the Outlaw, the specializations, you get Sinister Strike, 605 physical. You get a pistol shot with a concealed pistol, 469 damage, reducing their speed by 50% for 6 seconds. Blade Fury causes your single target attacks to also strike all nearby enemies for 30% of normal damage for 12 seconds. That's a good area attack too as well. Jeez. You get Ambush to ambush the target. Dispatch. Finishing move that dispatches the enemy, dealing damage per combo point. Sweet. Subtlety, we got Stab the target from behind, increase 20% if you're behind your target. We've got Shadow Strike, basically 934 physical. Got Shadow Dance. So it says, allows use of all stealth abilities and grants all the combat benefits of stealth for 5 seconds. Effect not broken from taking damage or attacking. Movement speed while active is increased by 20%. Damage dealt increased by 50%. Holy crap. Eviscerate is a finishing move, causing damage per combo point. Symbols of Death generate 40 energy and increasing your damage done by 15% for 10 seconds. Shuriken Storm sprays shurikens at all targets within 10 yards, dealing 325, damage increased by 50% while Stealth of Shadow Dance is active. So all in all, with the specializations, they really do have some very good specialization attacks. Each one has, you know, their finishing moves. Some are more stealthy than others. Some are just, you know, full out brawl attacks. I really like those. I love the diversity so far of what kind of rogue you can actually become. It really does change the game of which one you decide, and staying on that road for your rogue mastery, so to speak. Also, too, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and go over the talents that I picked for the assassination rogue here. First, I went with Elaborate Planning. Finishing moves grants 10% increased damage, done for 4 seconds. Second, Master Assassin. Stealth is active for 3 seconds after breaking stealth. Critical strike chance increased by 50%. Third, I took Vigor, increases maximum energy by 50 and your energy regeneration by 10%. At level 60 for the Cheat Death, basically fatal attacks instead reduce you to 7% of your maximum health for 3 seconds afterward. You take 85% reduced damage, cannot trigger more often than once per 6 minutes. So basically this is gonna save you if you're gonna die. This is basically your saving grace. For level 75, I took Iron Wire, increases the duration of Garrett's silence effect by 3 seconds. Enemy silenced by Garrett deal 15% reduced damage for 8 seconds. Level 90, took Toxic Blade, obviously stab your enemy with the Toxic Poison Blade, dealing 969 nature damage. Nature damage done against the target is increased by 30% for 9 seconds. And last but not least, for level 100, Poison Bomb. Envenom and Rupture have a 4% chance per combo point spent to smash a vial of poison at the target's location, creating a pool of acidic death. Deals 804 nature damage over 2 seconds to all enemies within it. So those are the talents that I picked. Also too, let's take a quick look at our spell book for assassination. Holy crap, we got a lot to go through. First off, we have Blind, basically blinds your enemies to where they can't see for 1 minute. Cheap Shot stuns the target for 4 seconds. Cloak of Shadows, basically you get magic immunity for 5 seconds. Crimson Vial heals you 30% of your maximum health for 6 seconds with only a 30-second cooldown. That's a good one. Distract, basically you throw a bottle to distract them. You can also use it while stealth. That's pretty cool. Evasion increases your dodge chance by 100% for 10 seconds. Feint performs an evasive maneuver, reducing damage taken from area of effect attacks by 40% for 5 seconds. We've got Kick. Basically, it's a quick kick attack. Kidney Shot is a finishing move. Lasts longer per combo point. So you can pick locks, you can pick pockets. There's Poison Knife. There's a poison-coated knife dealing 131 damage, applying your active, lethal, and non-lethal poisons. Sap incapacitates a target not in combat for 1 minute, only on humanoids, beasts, demons, dragonkin, yada yada yada. Shadow Step allows you to appear behind your enemy, gain 70% increased movement speed for 2 seconds. Shroud of Concealment, I like this one. It says extend a cloak that shrouds your party and raid members within 30 yards in shadows, providing stealth for 15 seconds for all you guys. Sprint increases your movement speed by 70% for 8 seconds, usable while stealth with a 1 minute cooldown. And we got Tricks of the Trade. It says redirects all threat you cause to the targeted party or raid member, beginning with your next damage attack within the next 30 seconds and lasting 6 seconds. So I've been kind of looking through the Subtlety and the Outlaw too as well. They share a lot of the same spells that you can put in. I mean, they're essentially all pretty much like the same on the same lines. Very small differences, but the biggest differences are your finishing moves. So that's something to take a look into, as well as to what finishing move that you really want to practice or to master, and that's kind of the one that you want to go with too as well. Alright guys, so it looks like I went ahead, I got my attack bar ready as I need in order to understand the mysterious stealthy ways of the rogue, just to kind of get us started and get into the gist of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and practice on this this target here for a little bit, and I'm gonna try to, there we go, big old damage there. 6 with the, holy crap, man. Fan of Knives is absolutely crazy, dude. That's a freaking big hit there. I love how we build up so much with just like a couple clicks of the button too and everything. 7 is going to be my poison that we can apply to as well there. 8 is going to be our heal, to drink the vial to heal us up. 0 is going to be our distract. I'm probably just going to go ahead and click that. So if we distract them, we go poof, and then we slip into the shadows, and then we just stealthily just go on by. Also too, up here just to click as we need, I've got Cheap Shot to stun them, and then also Blind. In case we get into a bind, then we'll have something to, you know, to use. And then also too, of course, like I just said, we have our Distract in case we need to as well. So a lot about the rogue is a lot about deception, knowing when to run away, when to retreat, but also at the prime time to attack. So for instance, when I go invisible, I can also use my sprint to go super fast. Look at this crap, man. I mean, this is just like ungodly fast, dude. Then basically we just get up behind an enemy, we target them, and then we just go for the gouge, and booyah. It's basically a sneak attack, and then we just go right into attacking full force as much as we can with everything that we got. I mean, like, everything that we got, baby. Holy crap, look at that, dude. So I love the damage, I love the attacking. We'll see how it does when we get up close and personal in actual battle. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and make our way to the battle, and let's get this show on the road, shall we? Alright, we're hopping up on the Griffin, and we are getting ready for the assault on Lord Duran. So it's assault, not war battle.
The time has come for us to claim what is rightfully ours.
Alright, we are ready. We have been summoned for the battle for Lord Duran. I don't know if there are other players joining us up here or not. Oh, it looks like that there are. We've got a Draenei Shaman and a Gnome Warlock. So we're used to the Gnome Warlocks,
Heroes
that's for
of the
sure.
Third Fleet, steel yourselves! Report to King Greymane at once! Follow me. Make haste and do not stray.
Alright, they're gonna follow him, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna keep going forward because we can, just because we're just awesome like that. So, and we pretty much know the way. I mean, we did this the last time too. So yeah, this is gonna be really interesting to get up close and personal. I'm really looking forward to hopefully having these guys go stealth too with me if we get the chance. So depends on how the battle goes, but we'll see. I'm super excited. I'm anxious. Let's do it.
For the Alliance!
I love saying that with my character as they say it too. Here we go, baby. We are ready. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fight him. Let's fight him with our rogue. Heck yeah, let's do it.
Smoke is so thick.
All right, come on. Come on. I'm itching for a fight. I am so itching for a fight. Come on, baby.
A little help here?
Booyah. Running out all the stops already.
We're overrun.
Heck yeah.
Can't keep them alive much longer.
Wow, we are not doing as much damage as I thought we were going to one-on-one. Holy crap. I don't know what to think of like the one-on-one. Maybe I'm just not doing enough damage. This is crazy though, man. I guess it's all in the art of knowing when to disappear and coming back from like the shadows and everything. I mean, I'm gonna try to run like all the stops that I can, so I'm trying to build up as much energy points as I can too as well. So this is just, it's very different of a play style. I'm glad that I'm doing the play style though. I really am. Like, it's good to know it and get used to it. So. And I'm also taking a look at the my health bar in case if I need that vial, because I know that I still have it, but I don't want to like waste it, you know, when I need it or anything though too.
All units to the gate.
All right, let's go ahead.
For the Alliance.
Let's regroup here, and we're gonna stay back just a little bit because we do not want to be blighted. So. All right, come on. We can't go too forward. Because if we do, we will get blighted. So we're going to wait for the enemy to come to us. And if they're getting, you know, if the blight is getting too close to us, we're going to back away, speed off, and basically just save ourselves. So just trying to look for a, there's the target.
The Alliance leaves no soldier behind. Not this time.
Oh, crud, man. Blight's coming already. I'm going to go ahead and take a little evasive action here. I'm basically just gonna wait for the fight to come to us, and I'm gonna do what all good rogues do. I'm gonna disappear and stay away from the battle for a little bit because I don't feel like being blighted right now. So look at all that blight. I'm not gonna go into there. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Staying away from the blight. Have the fight come to us because that's just what we do, and we're ready to fight. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's run away again from the blight because the blight is coming. Like I said, just guerrilla tactics, just small little, you know, small little shots, and then we run away. So, okay, run. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use a vial real quick here too. Go ahead and heal up a little bit. I love these vials, man. I love that we can just kind of heal up, like, automatically. Like, there is no, like, you know, cost to actually do it very much or anything at all. The thing is that I'm an up-close, personal type fighting person, so it's like I don't want to be blighted if I don't have to be, you know what I mean? Okay, whoa, we gotta get out of here.
My king, Our siege towers are lost.
Oh crap,
Our numbers
I am
are
going to
waning.
die. I am going to die.
Help me. I need your guidance. I need...
Buddy. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. That was freaking close. That's why we took with the whatever it is that almost killed us that we didn't die. It's exactly why. Yeah, I mean, the cinematics are long and they're, you know, always the same, but you get used to it and you just try to look forward to the next battle and knowing what you can do better or faster and just kind of go from there. So
We strike on my command. I'll guard the rear flank.
I know we're not in a
Let's
role-playing
move.
server, but I just
Okay,
like to do
block
it
the
anyway,
exits.
so.
Don't let them call for reinforcements.
I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow with the other wind here, so. Come on, no, stay up. I'll target this guy instead then. Oh, he's already dead. Okay, cool. I think I need to be using my invisibility a little bit more too, but... Oh! Guess I can't do that while I'm up in the air or anything, so I mean, that makes sense, right? Go. That guy's already down too. Jeez Louise, man. Alright, well, we got this guy to go. So let's go ahead, let's do it, shall we? Oh no! I just wasted my my knives attack, man. Crap. Jeez, dude. It's gonna be coming on back this way. Here we go.
Excellent work, everyone. Let's keep moving.
I'm ready.
I do love the tank, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do absolutely love this tank.
I will never stand down. I eat, sleep, and die by the sword. What price have you paid for your people?
I love it. We can do that.
My father gave everything for the Alliance. The question is, are you willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde!
See, this is I'm perfectly fine with this. Like, this is okay. I'm perfectly fine with this. The problem is when we get into a huge group of enemies. As a rogue, I just want to go invisible and just kind of run away and backtrack until I can get one-on-one. So, with the rogue, I think that it is a very, very fun class. I had a whole lot of fun with the in-your-face kind of combat. Like I said, now, I'm not completely used to that, but doing so, it made me feel very, like, you know, like, powerful. Like, I wanted to get in there and fight. Like, it was like one enemy after the next, and with the rogues, invisibility is not just an attribute or a spell. It's a way of life for you. So, every time that you're not attacking or you need to regroup or there's too many enemies, you just invisible yourself. You basically just go under cloak. You either get out of there, reset, or you try to sneak through all of the enemies, which, I mean, you know, is awesome on its own. Also, too, with the rogue, I know for a fact that if you go rogue, you are going to have the funnest, coolest RP role-playing experience that you could ever possibly imagine. I mean, there are so many backstories you can make up for your rogue. You really just play out the character as you feel. You're stealthy, you're cloaky, you can come from any kind of background. You can go through the town like, you know, like Assassin's Creed or something. It's just so awesome. And I think with the attacks that I could get used to it, I really do. The only downside is that when I'm up against like 4 or 5 enemies that are much stronger than me, I don't really know like what to do in that scenario other than like invisible away, just cloak up and, you know, just try to get the heck out of there. Because yes, I'm resilient, I'm pretty strong, and my attacks up close are absolutely brutal, but it comes to a point, you know, if you're up against a group of enemies, you can't stay, you know, the distance and still dish out damage. Like, you know, like with my hunter, I'm always sending in my pet. You know, with my warlock, I learned to cast from a long distance, either one-on-one or huge groups of enemies. Can't do that with a rogue. It's usually one-on-one, but the huge advantage, like I said, that you have is definitely your invisibility, and you have to always use that for your advantage every second, every step of the way. You're probably wondering where I am right now. Booyah, I was here all along and you didn't even see me. Hashtag rogue. No, but I mean, I love this. I love being in the shadows. I love being invisible and just being able to just like sneak up on people and just be there without even being there. That's such a cool role-playing option. It's such an awesome thing in battle, especially when you get into a bind. I mean, you just disappear and you just kind of like run away. You know, you're not this huge warrior that's like buffed up with so much armor and taking everything. You're basically doing, you know, you're carrying out guerrilla tactics, kind of like we did with the Blight, which was my fault, I will admit, but you just kind of slash and dash. You know, you slash up, you try to attack a little bit, then you disappear. You try to get away or regroup or get through the enemy. You know, you're an infiltrator, you know? You're a rogue. I know that they can see me, but it makes me feel better if I kind of start to think that they can't or something. I don't know. So which one do I like better? Rogue or Warlock? See, it's a weird question because I can't really answer that. In some aspects, like further away, a distance with a lot more enemies, of course I love the Warlock because I like being able to dish out that damage. I like to be helping out. But Rogue is a lot of fun because you're basically taking care of yourself, you know? You're looking after yourself in the way to survive and advance. So Rogue is really fun one-on-one and to also roleplay. If you're going to be alone, if you're going to do solo, Rogue is super fun. You can do a lot by yourself, you know, hiding in the shadows. You can survive if you know what to do. You're going to be fine. But Warlock 2, I think it's more, you know, socially acceptable. Like, you don't need, but you would want a good Warlock, you know, for a raid or on your team. Rogue, I mean, you can do without, but also a Rogue can do without you too as well. And a lot more too we are going to be getting into as well. You know, I want to do the Druid next, so that should be coming up, and then who knows what class I'll think of to try and play out. But this is great. I love the level 110 to kind of check and see how everything goes, because leveling up is nice as you level up, but it's so slow to know what you're going to be getting into, and this kind of tells you, okay, this is the, you know, the end of the story, or the, you know, the end game, what it's leading up to. So I super love this. I really do. Let me go ahead and uncloak myself. But no, man, I love this. I love just going invisible with the shadows and just like, I don't know, just like sneaking up on people and everything like that though too. But the gameplay is really fun. The one-on-one, the PvE, so much fun. I like to do it alone if you can do it alone. And yeah, so we'll see what the next class is coming up, and I'll see you guys on that next adventure. It's Captain Blue Shell. I am out.